Welcome to Age Defy Strong. Strong is movement therapy strength training for injured and aging movers. I run 4-week Strong boot camps. We're starting the Summer BootCamp this Saturday on June 10th. You can join me for live sessions on Zoom. That's the ideal way because you want to work with me. You want to let me be your coach, and when we meet on Zoom live, you get to be with the community. I get to know you're there. I get to teach to you. I get to find out what the movements feel like to you, and I get to become a better coach for you. And the program seems more personalized for you when you're able to come to the live classes. So I encourage everyone that wants to do a Strong boot camp with me to come to the weekly live classes. It's actually a 6-week boot camp, so we have 6 sessions. Starts June 10th and ends July 8th. Try to commit to all 6 sessions, but if you cannot come to the 6 live sessions, don't worry about it because you can follow along at home on video. Here is what you will need to participate in the Strong boot camp. Let's go over each piece, and then I'm going to teach you how to do a kettlebell swing, and I'm going to teach you how to get your weights off the ground and how to put them back on the ground, okay? So everyone always says, oh, I already have resistance bands, I don't need them. But I'm going to tell you, these are the only ones I work with. They're like $13. It's not a huge investment. You should go get them because I can only speak to what I'm feeling, and what I'm feeling is when I use these bands. So if you have bands that are something else than what I am using, I think you need to spend the extra $13 and get the same bands that we're using, okay? Add to your stock. So here we go. That's the bands. That's for posture training and some, fine tuning in our positioning. You need 2 yoga blocks because this is how we set up our kettlebell. We never have the kettlebell on the ground. I want the kettlebell to be higher up so that when you go get the kettlebell and you release the kettlebell, you don't have to go all the way to the ground. So 2 yoga blocks are necessary for this program. This is a 12-pound kettlebell. We use a 12-pound kettlebell in SculptFLOW classes. SculptFLOW is my version of Yoga Sculpt. As most of you know, I'm the one that created Yoga Sculpt for Core Power back in the day, and what I've done now with SculptFLOW is take what I created 20 years ago and have made it into a 2.0 version that is more age-defy. It's movement therapy. Yoga Sculpt is what SculptFLOW is. We use the 12-pound kettlebell in SculptFLOW. So ideally, I would say just grab the 12-pound kettlebell, both for Strong and SculptFLOW. But some of my members are already at heavier kettlebells for Strong. So some of my members are doing 15 and 20. Some of them are doing 25-pound swings. But to start Strong, and as a new member, just grab the 12-pound kettlebell so that you can do both Strong and SculptFLOW workouts. Because when we don't have a Strong boot camp happening, we have SculptFLOW happening. And some months, like June, we have both programs happening at the same time. So both classes work together. So grab the 12-pound kettlebell. The other thing you need is a 20-pound dumbbell. This is a 20-pound weight. So yes, it's heavy. I want it to be heavy. This is Strong. Strong is movement, heavier weight, movement therapy, strength training for age-defy students. So you need 1 20-pound weight. You do not need 2, you just need 1. Then you need a pair of 5-pound weights, okay? You need a pair of 5-pound weights because we also use 5-pound weights in SculptFLOW. It's mainly what we use. But we also can use 5-pound weights in Strong. And then you also need a pair of 8-pound weights. So we got 5, 8, and then 1 20, 12-pound kettlebell, 2 yoga blocks, and these Fit Simply resistance bands. That is what you need for Strong. Ideally, I want to teach you, before you start Strong with me, I want to teach you a few of the basic lifts, okay? Because